Peace and blessings and a whole lot of love. God is idea. Today I took off from work because I needed a break, and I decided after my company leave, I'm going to do a few videos. Gotta have my lips popping, as my daughter would say. So I know a liar. I know a person who just does nothing but lie. And I really am starting to believe that something is wrong with this person. That this person has a mental disorder but has not yet been diagnosed. And I'm not being funny, I'm being dead serious. I know psychiatrists, but I believe that something is mentally wrong with this person. Might not need to be on medication, but might need some form of therapy or counseling. So I came across an article. With that being said, I came across an article entitled 7 Types of People Who Lie as Easily as They Breathe and How to Spite Them. And this is taken from www.learning-mind.com. 7 types of people who lie as easily as they breathe and how to spite them. Spot them. There are certain people who lie much more than others. I guess you can call it pathological. Well, there are ways to spot them. Now, this person goes on to write, they say that every one of us lies at some point or another. And I personally believe that's true. I know I can tell lies if I need to, but mostly to protect someone I love or when I feel like I am in danger. You know, that sort of thing, and I may lie when a bill collector calls. But there are people who lie as easily as they breathe. In fact, if they couldn't lie, I believe they might explode. There are people everything that comes out their mouth is nothing but a lie. They lie so much till they actually believe it. Well, I'm guessing you have lies in your life. Do you know of this type of person? So these are the liars in your life. Now, it's not just anybody that lies like this. People who lie as easily as they breathe are usually certain types of people. And like I said, there's something wrong with this person. They stand out, usually stricken with mental or personality disorder, but then there are those particular ones who hide their disorders and hide them quite well. It could take years to discover the caliber of their dysfunctional behavior and the quantity of the lie they tell. Here are the people who are more prone to live a lie. So the first one is called the psychopath. The psychopath. Let's go on to read about him, this type of person. Do you know someone who is psychotic? Maybe you don't know what that is exactly. Well, a psychopath is not necessarily someone who is violent. A psychopathic person can be someone who is charming and lives a seemingly normal life. That's why you have to be careful with people. Unless you are close to them, you will probably never suspect that anything was off, but it's quite the opposite. A psychopath is one of the biggest liars around because everything they do is built upon deception. They have little empathy and work their charm toward getting everything they desire at the expense of your safety or feelings. Lies around second nature are to the psychopath, who would rather lie to gain superiority than telling the truth to help others. I'm telling you, I know of a person everything that comes out the person's mouth is a lie. Even if when you catch them in a lie, they get offended. They get very offended or defensive and might tell you that you are when you call this person out on their lies, they might tell you that it's bullshit because now you don't busted them. So the first type of liar is a psychopath. The second type of a liar are the extroverts. Surprise, aren't you? Maybe you're an extrovert and you're a liar. Did you know that the extrovert is prone to lie much more than the introvert? This is a rather simple explanation for this. The extrovert is a social creature and most social engagements call for lies of some sort. In fact, social events go smoother when little white lies are told. Think about it. Considering extroverts are always around other people, they have more opportunities to lie. Social groups mean situations, and situations means more reasons to lie to save feelings and reduce confrontations. Some extroverts, considering their environment, will begin to lie just as easily as they breathe, and after some point will also start to believe the lies they tell. It's about status, it's about peer pressure. These things can create monsters out of people who simply want to have a high quality of friends. It's a sad truth, but a truth nonetheless. Okay, the next one is called I always have a hard time saying this word, so let me see. A narcissist. Narcissist is probably no surprise that the narcissist is prone to a high volume of lying, considering their personality traits are living for attention, lying, lacking empathy, and playing the blame game. This definition quite fit the person I'm talking about more than the other two that I just read. The narcissist's nature is to do anything to retain a certain identity. The reason why the narcissist struggles in these areas is because of the emptiness they have inside. The true identity of the narcissist is so deeply buried that they have created a false life built around what they wish they were. Woo. They strive for attention in order to retain this false identity, just as they lie and fail to have empathy for others. When others begin to see through the facade, the narcissist will become angry and their lying will escalate. Unfortunately, most narcissists never change and they will always be people who lie. Wow. The sociopath. There are a few differences between a psychopath and a sociopath, but there are differences. While the sociopaths have few regrets about their actions and little empathy, the psychopaths have none. The psychopath can easily be charming, while the sociopath will exhibit outbursts of anger and open disdain for other people. Although the sociopath may be easier to spot, their lies will still be as cunning as ever. If you fail to anger them, you will also be deceived. They live and breathe lies as long as they can retain a calm demeanor. Otherwise, these pathological lies will dissolve, which is a good thing. And then you have the pathological liar. Sometimes you don't even have to be psychotic or narcissistic to live a life of perpetual lies. A pathological lie will seem just as normal as anyone else until you catch them in a lie. But no matter how hard you try, the pathological lie will not admit to the lie. And if you think it is an isolated incident, think again. Not only will the pathological liar deny the fib under their last breath, but they will also lie about anything and everything. Even when there's no reason to lie, they will lie for fun. They really enjoy this and find it just as hard to tell the truth as it would be to conquer the world. And then they say young adults. Did you know that young adults are prone to lie at an alarming rate? If you think about it, it makes sense, especially those in college. They are prone to lie easily and lie about things that don't even matter. Statistics show that the older you get, the less prone you are to lying, will also support this theory. So when do they lie? Who do they lie to? Well, young adults lie to their friends, but they tell the large and more hurtful lies to their families and loved ones. Usually this is used to get what they want in times of need or to stay out of trouble, which makes sense considering the older you get, the more self-sufficient you become and the less need for lying. In this article, it goes on, do you know people who lie? Well, of course you do. I bet if you aren't that prone to lying, you see a big liar every day. Maybe you've seen them at the gym, at the market, or even at the workplace. Well, of course they are in the workplace. They swim there. Everyone lies, but people who lie as easy as they breathe are dangerous, and you should be aware of their presence at all times. Because if they can lie this easy, then your feelings and well-being won't be a high concern for them. Watch out for these lies and practice being an honest and loyal person. You will be proud you did. And this was taken from www.learningmind.com. People who lie. Peace, blessings, and a whole lot of love. I hope you're not the liar. To the loop, gotta go.